Are you ready, Mendogas?
For sure.
All right. Teach Me Grappling. What's up, guys? Brian Peterson. I've got Mendogas straight from Lithuania, right?
Right.
Okay, say something in Lithuanian.
Sveiki.
What does that mean?
Hey.
Hey, what's up? Let's show you guys something. Tonight we worked a little bit on toe holds. So we're going to show you guys a great toe hold drill if you guys want to learn toe holds. Here's the drill that I've been teaching for, 20 plus years. I like this drill a lot because you can learn the toe hold. You can teach a student who doesn't know what a toe hold is. One of the problems with toe holds, if I look at his foot, I don't really know what to do with it. When I learn a toe hold, I'll grab his foot and I'll go. And then the coach will say, no, you got it backwards. And you'll go. No. No. Yes. Now, actually, by the way, when people say the toe hold, the inside toe hold is actually the toe hold that most people mean when they say inside toe hold. Okay, this is the outside toe hold. This is illegal in jiu-jitsu competition. At most competitions, this is an illegal technique. It's going the outside way. A lot of people just say you're doing it wrong, but it's actually a move that can work. But it is the illegal one. The inside toe hold, where the foot, the ankle, the same way when he makes a mistake and he steps off of a curb and he rolls his ankle like this and it pops on the outside, that's the toe hold that we want to do. So you think of it like when you rolled your ankle. Everybody rolls their ankle. This is the toe hold that we want to do. Okay, the inside toe hold. Okay, lay over on your stomach. Okay, so in order to kind of like stare at feet, you got to stare at feet long enough to figure out how to toe hold them. Again, if I look at it right here, this is not it. You see where I am? This is the outside toe hold. We're not teaching that. We want to learn the inside toe hold, the toe hold. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to sit on my butt, okay, and just be right here like this. And I get my students lined up like this. He's going to tap his hand to the mat when he feels the pressure. So watch what I do. I look at one of his feet. I got the toes pointing at me. I always want to move his toes inward, okay, like they're going to go inward. So when they go inward, I move my head aside, and it's going to be my right hand right here. It's always going to be his left leg, my right hand. His right leg, my left hand. Okay, so again, come in and get this angle over here. Here's what I always want to teach you guys. Look, pinky finger covers pinky toe. Pinky finger covers pinky toe. When I grip like this, you have two choices. Mendogas has got a bigger foot. He's a little bit bigger than me. So I probably would not grab Mendogas with my thumb. I would use a thumbless grip. If I have a skinny, little, tiny female and I want to break her ankle, I'll hold like this. And sometimes I will grab like this, but what I mean is when I come around and I lock it, this hand's going to circle around and I lock it, I will roll my thumb out, just like I do on Kimuras. Now, part of the toe hold is a push, and part of the toe hold is a pull. Now, how much do you give to each? Some people go, you 50-50 it. Or some people go, no, you do 60% pull, 40% push. Look, I don't know. I'm very experienced at this game, and I don't know. Most of the time, I pull. So I take my left elbow. See how far my left elbow is from my body? I pull my left elbow. See, I'm pulling. And I get the tap. Now, what would happen if I pushed? I don't want it to go away from my body too much, like this, and try to push, but it works. Okay, finally got him. Okay, that was like him being nice to me. Finally going, all right, coach, I'll tap. So there is a little bit of both that you have to do. Now, let me say this. You never want a toe hold to be straight. So if he straightens his knee, straighten out the knee, I don't want this. This allows rotation. So the more his knee is bent, the better it is. But I also don't want it always far from my body. There is a toe hold I won't show today where you will want it far from your body, but we're not going to do that yet. Basics, right? Basics. Connect to my body and here. You see that? Now I go to the other side. Look at my hand. Swipe his toes inward. This is a very natural way for his leg to move. You wouldn't want, like, I'm not moving his knee. See, this is bad on the knees. See that? That's bad on the hip and the knee. We're gonna move his leg inward where he feels comfortable with his legs like this. It's like a butterfly stretch, like widen your knees. Yeah, see, this feels comfortable to him. Now look, easy. Look, here, around, and I got the grip. Thumb or no thumb. Now, your palm right here, this goes on the top of the instep. The fingers wrap around the bottom of his foot. They don't go very far, you can see, but that's where it goes. Like, I don't want my palm like this on the blade of his foot, like a side kick. I don't want it like this. This is not good. If you lock a toe hold like this, it's very weak. He will resist it, and I cannot, like, just kind of move your toes. Like, yeah, like that. I have no power like this, none. I want to bend his toes, pinky finger to pinky toe, and then now that I got it like this, I have a good solid position. It would also be not good if you had your fingers on the top of the instep. So like this, can you see? I also don't want this. This is also bad leverage. If you're like this and he resists me, he's too strong. See that? It's very important to be exact. Your hand goes on the top, your fingers wrap the bottom, and you squeeze. Don't forget to squeeze your grip. Part of a toe hold is how strong your grip strength is. Grip. So he can feel this, right, Mendagas? Like if I'm like just, if I grip it but I don't squeeze, feel, like resist, you're so strong, right? Now feel this. Feel that? Yeah. So all I did was squeeze his foot and turn like this. So let me talk about why I say pinky finger to pinky toe. Why pinky finger to pinky toe? If you pinky finger goes to the ring finger of the toe, you're automatically going to slide down. This is true of most everyone. There could be some situations where this would still work, but now I have higher leverage, but the problem is the toes bend a lot. So it ends up, no, just let it go, and you feel like it's going to slip out. So now what's going to happen is I'm going to apply force, and he lets his toes kind of bend as much as they can, and then he slips them out like that. Okay, that's what happens. What would happen if my pinky finger exposed the pinky toe? Like right now, here's his pinky toe, no leverage. Problem with this is I cannot lock his ankle. He will resist and he'll be way too strong. Go ahead and open it, like toes outward. Yeah, like do this. Go like that. Yeah. Yeah, oh my gosh. Here, let me get it first though. Let me get it. Now look at how strong. Oh my gosh, he's so strong. So if I want to overpower, pinky finger to pinky toe, fingers and everything in the right position, squeeze the toes and lock it. And now you have a very strong position. Do not, sometimes people do toe holds and they lock on their forearm. Now this can work, it can work, but it's not my preferred method, okay? I don't want to do this. I want it near my wrist, and you see this lever, it goes up near the ankle, and I have a pull, which is gonna break the ankle. So the drill, you get if you're a coach and you're teaching in a class, I drill back and forth. And once they feel once or twice, don't wait like to tap, just tap. Like we don't need to be heroes. We don't have to be tough guys. We don't need egos. He's just gonna tap every time I get it snug, because it's bad for your ankles to have someone repeat it. It's good the first time, dog. It's like you feel the stretch. Like when you first feel the stretch, you're like, it feels good. Yeah. And then he taps, right? So he feels one, and then he feels the other one. He gets a good stretch. But don't do it repeatedly, because over time, he will wake up the next day and he'll have messed up ankles. So what it'll look like is just snug, he taps right there. And snug, he taps. And that way I get lots of reps, even eyes closed reps, eyes closed. And I'm still feeling, see? Right there. Did I get that pinky toe? I did, didn't I? I've been doing this a while. Okay? And I'm just flexing my wrists. I'm just squeezing it. And obviously I would apply some rotational torque. So that's a great drill to teach someone how to do it. And that way, when they see feet, they'll start to adapt to the inside toe hold, the toe hold. Now, here's one move that I'm going to show you, just one. There's the thing about toe holds, you can get them almost anywhere, because it's just like grabbing a foot and locking it up. It's like a Kimura on the foot, but it's everywhere. You know, the feet are here. Now, if I'm in the guard, again, I'm teaching ultra basic guys. This may not be super high level combative, but it's a great way to learn, okay? If his knees are pointing out and his toes are pointing out, this is normal positioning for his legs. See, he has feet on the hips. If he was here, he has the guard. Now, if his feet were more like straight up, like this, you know, with a bent though, yeah, like this, it's easier for me to like move his leg and I could like pass his guard. So normally he is like this. He's opening the knees. Yeah, no, open. Yeah, he's like this. So now I'm gonna step in here where I'm in the middle. I could favor a side, and he's playing the De La Riva guard a lot of times. He's grabbing the ankle. This is common. So my hand just, I don't look at it. When you look at it, he knows what you're doing. So what I do is I'm facing him this way. You know, his leg's probably gonna be stomping on your inner thigh or whatever. So as I'm fighting, I pull that out. You don't have to straighten it. Just like a lot of times I'll pull it and then he'll keep it bent like this. So I'm gonna move my leg in and reach. See that thumb? My thumb comes back and I grip and I squeeze. I'm showing you right now, index finger and big toe. Squeeze. As I squeeze, I bend the toes and I force it down against my quadriceps here. I'm starting to break the posture of the ankle and I'm gonna force it inward like when he rolls his ankle, when he steps off a curb wrong. So what this is gonna do is gonna make his butt kind of come up because he doesn't like the pressure. Next, if I increase the pressure, he's either gonna tap or he's gonna turn his hip. That feels good to his hip now, or to his ankle. And you see him trying to straighten his leg. Now, if you're a beast and you're like on it, you might hurt someone right away. But once he exposes, that's the time you're gonna go in. Now, when you go in, it's up to you. You got big, long fingers. You can stay like this. If you want to, once your hand goes around, I roll the thumb out if you want. It's also a time where you can slightly adjust the pinky finger to pinky toe. If I'm a little bit low, like I am right now, I got good leverage breaking the toes down, but once I go inside, you see that little movement, boom, I'm on those toes now. Now I've got a good hold. It's really important that we jam for the basics. I gotta jam in with my right leg. So this has to jam. If I don't jam with this right leg and I give too much space, he simply straightens his leg and then, okay, so there's two ways. One, he could resist, so going against the move. And if he overpowers me, I may not get it unless I roll. But go with the move. So can you just like bring your head forward and then continue to invert? Yeah, if he rolls now, I lose the technique. He rolls out. It's a lot similar to a Kimura. If he gets a Kimura on my arm, how do I escape? I roll out. No. Just simply like move me. Yeah. I roll out and I'm free of the Kimura. In the omoplata, I'm in an omoplata. I roll out. So you have to know how to roll out. He's gonna do the same thing when I go for a toe hold. If I force this against my thigh, bending, making him expose, he turns his knee. Now the toe hold is within range. I start to turn it, he straightens leg, and he starts, if I'm not jamming, do you know how to invert? You go up, that's okay, just roll, straighten the leg and just roll over. Yep, simple. You see, now I can't catch up to it. The only way for me to toe hold him now is if he has to stay there, freeze, and then I have to go like this. Now, I can hurt him again, you see? But at this point, he's free. He can kick with his other foot, and then he's free, okay? Let me show the inversion. So, for you guys that know how to invert, I'm not really even, especially as I get older, I don't like this stuff rolling up on my neck. But you see, as he forces, look at what it does to my butt. See? Now it exposes, he can go around. Now, as he goes, look at my right hand right here. I'm just gonna take my hand, go under his ankle, because his leg isn't jammed enough. He may be jamming me like this, but if I can get enough space, as he tries to turn it, he spins me, and I'm out. I don't even know where the camera is. So go ahead, try. And now it goes to that side. So this is also good for you guys to understand, like, oh no, he's got a toe hold. I want to spin. One more. He goes to the other side. I'm like, oh shit, he's got it. He tries to push it towards my butt. Straighten and spin. Now, there's one more thing I want to show before we end this video. Lay down. So there's options. So again, how do you stop the guy from doing that sort of move? If I'm here and I apply this force, rotating, making him turn, I need to make sure, so if he starts to roll over this time, go ahead. I need to make sure that he's jammed towards his butt, and you see my foot is stopping his rotation. So he cannot, so as he tries to flip over, it's very hard. And I'm sorry. And then it's also not letting him straighten. I don't want him to straighten, because the more he straightens, so say I locked it, and then he straightens the leg, it's easier for his hip to rotate now. No, not against it. Yeah, go with the move. Yeah, and it's free. He's gonna be much more free to move. And that's not good. Last thing I gotta say on this, little bit more. Coach Brian likes to give more. If my leg is close to his Achilles tendon, then I have high leverage. You can feel like high leverage. See that? Here on his calf, no good leverage. Like, he's too strong. I'm trying to break it over my leg, but he's too strong for me. So if I'm here, it's actually better leverage. But one of the problems is your thigh is here and it's in the way. So when your hand goes around, you're trying to lock the move, but you kind of have to get your thigh out of the way. So when you're here, you can get your thigh out of the way, like that, boom. But you've got to keep it under tension, because even Mendogas can feel and know that if he's resisting this movement, and if I move my leg out of the way, his foot will go that way. See? And now I can't get it. See, I can't get it. So I break him, and I've got to be slick at locking quickly. Because if you don't lock quick and you take a moment like this, his foot will rotate outward, and you'll never, the rotate, and now I can't get it unless I roll. Okay? Alternative, I'm down here, breaking it, go between your legs. I went, instead of around here, I went through my thigh, and now my chest holds. Now as he's trying to move, I pull. Remember I said I like to do a little more pull than push. So right now I'm pushing, like when he's here, and we're like this, and his leg maybe pointing, yeah, like that. I push, go through, and I'm sorry, I don't mean to hurt you. Now once I'm here, if he's trying to move around, my chest, feel my chest on your leg. I'm crushing his leg with my chest. Now he tries to roll. See, it's hard to move. And now I'm here. Keeping the pressure, I'm sorry. And then right there, and then you, boom. Okay, you wanna try that one on me real quick?
Sure.
Try it real quick. So again, say you get into more combative, we're no longer drawing, like one leg in front. Like, so if you want this one, step this one forward and that one back. Step back, yeah. So now you're messing, like while you're holding my ankle, MMA, you're hammer fisting. So you're like going like this, and I'm like this. I'm trying to now he can go, put the pressure, he goes there. See, he went between, and now his chest is crushing my leg. So now I can't move. Now, just apply that force, good. Oh my goodness, feel that? And even if you sat and I try to roll with you, go ahead. And I try to roll, look, keep going, yeah, right there. And I'm done. Okay? So that's a little bonus one. If you're gonna use the standard toe hold, then you gotta make sure you either come up the thigh a little bit, or not the thigh, but this part, a little bit to his calf, so you have room to lock it. You don't need much. You really don't need much. Sorry, I'm making this video so long, but when I'm here, look guys, here's what I mean by you don't have room. If my leg's here, I don't have room. See, there's no room to put my arm unless my leg moves. But if I'm like this, that's all I need. Boom, right there. Boom, right there. It's really easy. So either one is good. You do what you like to do. I teach kind of both, and obviously there's so many more toe holds, guys. So once you guys get into toe holds, the world of toe holds opens up, and you realize They're literally everywhere. There's variations. Some people like to use their thumb, some people don't. They both work. Obviously, like in this move, I use my thumb at first because I don't want to hold like this and have him escape his foot right away. You got to hold it like a wrist. You got to hold it. Once I lock it though, I usually like to change the thumb, especially if the guy's got a big foot. Because if you're trying to toe hold big foot like this, you feel like your hand is so open. But if you roll your thumb over, you can kind of curl around it a little bit better. Cool. Thank you, Mendagas. You're the man. Watch out. Hey, watch out for this guy. He's a up-and-coming MMA fighter. We got more in the mix, and hopefully we're going to see some big things from this guy in the future. Thank you guys so much. Click the link down below at Patreon, PayPal, contribute to this channel. We've got the membership. If you guys want to be part of our membership, purple belt and up, they get to see the secret videos. Click that link, become a part of the membership. That's all I got to say. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time with more great stuff. Mendagas! Nice job.